We were at the police station in Ross-on-Wye this morning and talking to Inspector McLaughlin because there's been a lot of work going on to not only make the station more user-friendly but also operate more effectively. Can you tell us a bit more about the work that's been going on, please, Inspector?
Yeah, thank you, Tina. Yeah, I'd just like to say that we're to the community of Ross-on-Wye that we are investing in the community, and part of that investment, besides better response and reassurance patrols, is refurbishment of the police station. It's a two-phase operation, for the want of a better term. Phase one is now complete, and that's a lovely, pristine, state-of-the-art front counter service, which, as you clearly stated earlier, is user-friendly. People, my understanding was, felt a little bit intimidated by the old one. It was dark, it was dingy, it was small, cramped, but now, as you can see, it's nice, it's light, it's bright. It's fully controlled by a closed-circuit television. Part of the front counter system, clearly, we have another interview room here where people can give information confidentially to the police or be interviewed without the fear and perception that they might be overheard by someone waiting outside, because it's fully soundproof.
It's brilliant, yeah.
Phase two, which is now commencing, is a new detention zone.
Yeah. Basically,
Ross-on-Wye is what is termed under the Police and Criminal Evidence Act is a non-designated station. In other words, prisoners can only be held here for up to 6 hours. Mm-hmm. If that's providing they're fully compliant. If they're violent, need medical attention, or maybe even high on drug or drugs, then they have to go to the other custody facility, which at present is Leominster. Because Hereford is being refurbished, and you know it's a lot of time and distance. Yeah. So we now have the facility to have them here in Hereford, which again will free up the officers' time. They can be dealt with promptly, effectively, and then the officers can get back on patrol where I want them.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's absolutely brilliant. I love running around to Leominster, isn't it? You know, so much valuable time. But I am really, really impressed with this. As soon as I walked in, I thought, wow, you know, so different from the police station I knew. I mean, you've got the hearing loop for...
Yeah, the station's fully... DDA compliant, that's the Disability Discrimination Act, and it's fully accessible to those who are less able. You know, it's wheelchair access, automatic doors, hearing loops for those who perhaps don't hear as well as we do.
And comfortable seating, I mean, that old bench...
yeah. If you've got a long wait, sometimes in the past there has been a wait, at least you can wait in comfort. And also outside, there is a facility when the station front counter's closed. Remember, it is a 24-hour station, so the station is not closed. It's just the front counter service that has restricted hours, and those are from 9 in the morning to 1 p.m, and then from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m, Monday to Friday, and then on Saturday mornings they're open from 9 to 1, and also on Sunday. So if the need arises that people attend the station and they need to communicate with an officer, outside there is the phone where they can phone through to our switchboards and headquarters. There will be a seat out there for people, and we will have a caniper to make it a little bit weatherproof, a little bit more comfortable for them. So we're trying to make it all accessible and meet the needs of the community, really.
Well, it's wonderful. I think it'll more than do that. Well, we've moved on now into the new interview room, which is, I believe, totally soundproof, Jim.
Yes, it is. I mean, the old interview. This interview room, the purpose of this is so that people can further give us and talk to the police confidentially, without the fear of someone perhaps listening at the door. Again, the perception of the old one was that's exactly what could have happened. The other interview room we will have newly refurbished is purely for interviewing of prisoners, and that will be in the custody area. And this interview room is for people who may wish to give us information confidentially. Yeah. They may wish to, or they may be interviewed voluntarily, and it offers privacy. And clearly security for the person who's given us information. And as you can see, it's purpose built, it's fully soundproofed, it's aesthetically pleasing. You know, and people shouldn't feel intimidated to come in and chat to us.
Well, no, that's it. I mean, some people, you know, they do feel intimidated, but I mean, it's quite light and airy, comfortable seating, and Norman can't hear me if I call him camera shy. Customer services.
Glynis and Norman are stalwarts here at Ross-on-Wye, and it's the first time I've ever heard them speechless. Well, they've never been speechless, rather. Not listened to speak on camera, but there you are, there's a first.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fabulous. I'm sure this is going to be a brilliant asset to the police station.
Absolutely. I mean, if I could just use the medium of Why Not, just to ensure that anyone who wants to give us any information at all, and they don't wish to visit the police station, there's always Crime Stoppers, 0800 555 111, where everything, all the information is given confidentially. They don't even have to provide their name, and it will be actioned. So, there's a lot of ways that people can give us information, because without community intelligence, people telling us exactly what's going on, who's doing what, we can't fully function. We need the support of the people, and we police by consent, the term is. So, we're all in it together. So please feel free to speak to us at any time.
Okay, can you remind our viewers of the Crime Stoppers number again, please?
Right, I'll give you two numbers. The first one's the Crime Stoppers number, is 0800 555 111. There is a new number for West Mercia Constabulary. The old 08457 444 888 still exists, but clearly it's a little bit more expensive, I understand, than the new numbers. Even Radio 1 has changed the number. The number for Hereford, or West Mercia Constabulary, is 0300 333 3000. 0300 333 3000, and that will get the main switchboard, and then ask for the particular person you wish, and you'll be put through to that person or police station of your choice. But as I say, the 08457 number still exists, and people can still contact us if they forget the new number.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. And the new number is much easier to remember. So thanks ever so much for talking to us and explaining about the work being done, and well, good luck with this all.
Yeah, and I'd also like to thank yourself and Alan there, for passing on the good news to the community of Ross-on-Wye and South Herefordshire. I mean, clearly often it's bad news all the time, and we like to get the positive aspects in, so but we are continuing to do our best for the people of Ross-on-Wye.
Yeah, you're certainly doing that. Thanks very much, Jim.